Welcome to Picture Healer channel. In this video, we'll talk about 2025 year of the snake, the double spring year, the lucky directions for the Lunar New Year day and the Chun day. We'll look at the 5-element energy of the year, and we'll talk about the 7-star alignment in February 2025. The 2025 year of the snake is also called the double spring year because there are 2 Chun days during the snake year. The first Chun is February 3rd. That's after the Lunar New Year, January 29th. And the second Chun day is February 4th, 2026. And that's before the Lunar New Year of 2026, that's February 17th. So we have 2 Chun days this year. This usually means good luck, especially for marriage, childbirth, and romance. This year we also have 2 lunar months of June. It's a leap month this year. Since we have 2 Junes and 2 Chun, it's supposed to be auspicious and festive, and generally lucky in relationships. We talk about the Chun day a lot. This is the first of the 24 solar turns in Chinese calendar, and the Chun literally means start of the spring. And according to Wikipedia, the Chun day begins when the sun reaches the celestial longitude of 315 degrees and ends when it reaches 330 degrees. So the exact starting time is a little bit different in different regions. The standard time or the UTC time is February 3rd, 2:10 in the afternoon. And depends on your time zone, you can adjust that. For example, in the Eastern time in the US, it's a UTC -5, so you will be 9:10 in the morning. And for China or Hong Kong, it's UTC +8. So you'll be 10:10 in the evening. Now we'll look at the 2 important days for the new year. The first one is the Lunar New Year day, January 29. And according to the calendar, the happiness star this day is southeast, and the money star direction is north. So those 2 directions are very lucky on January 29th. And another auspicious day is Chun day. That's February 3rd. The happiness star is in the southeast direction, and the money star is in the south. And for some countries, the Chun day might fall on February 4th, and the happiness star will be northeast, and the money star is southeast. So one way to activate the good fortune and the fresh new energy of the year is by opening the windows and the doors in those directions during those 2 days. Or you can travel toward those directions during those 2 days to activate the lucky energy of the year. Next, we will look at the 5 elements. This is based on the 八字 of the Chun and the heavenly stem and earthly branches of the snake year. That is called the 乙巳 this year. This year we have a lot of wood and water element. The water generates wood, so we have very strong wood element this year. And because 乙巳, the 乙 is also wood element, so there's a lot of strong wood. That means wood can control the earth, so the earth element is more restricted. And wood generates fire, so it also helps increasing the fire element. And according to the Chun's 八字 chart, there's no metal element directly. There are some hidden metal elements, but they are kind of weak. So this year, there's a lack of metal element. Overall, we have very strong wood and fire element and plenty of water element. The wood and water element related industry include medicine, education, cultural communication, transportation, information technology, electronics, and AI. And the fire element related industry or business includes the entertainment, art, music, traveling, life coach, firefighter, police, politician, and so on. The fire element is extra strong in the US, especially in the eastern US, but also in other countries, because this is a snake year and the snake is related to fire. So those career and business will become more popular and become the focus in 2025. Next, we have the earth element. Because of the strong wood element in the chart, the earth element is reduced and affect industry and business include real estate, construction, building supplies, architecture, warehouse, pottery, and masonry. And because we are starting Feng Shui period 9 since 2024, the period 9 is a fire element. So the earth-related industry is not as strong as in period 8, which is the earth element. Next is the metal element. There's no metal or only very weak metal element this year, and the affected industry, including anything to do with metal, goldsmiths, blacksmiths, precious metal, any machine worker, engineer, industrial designer, automotive, computer hardware, network, IT, and so on. Banking and finance are also affected this year. And when we talk about the metal element in the 5 element, it's related to the west and the northwest direction. So traveling west or northwest is not recommended this year. And some people will interpret that west and northwest will have more issues this year. And the metal element is also related to lung and large intestine in Chinese medicine. So it's weaker in those related organs. And the lung problem can be related to contagious disease like what we experienced in the past few years. The metal element is related to clear mind, organization, focus, and discipline. So those can be the weak qualities for us during this year. Now we will look at the 5 elements for the Yi Si year. Yi is from the 10 heavenly stem, and the Si is from the 12 earthly branches. Yi is a wood element and belongs to the yin type of wood instead of yang, so it's softer and weaker wood. The character of this wood is that it prefers to attach to bigger and stronger trees to grow. The Yi Wu relies on the support of others to achieve great result. So we need to create support and rely on each other to achieve something bigger. The Yi Wu energy is very suitable for artists and art-related industry. So that also includes entertainment, performer, musicians, actors, theater, and so on. For the Si element, Si means the snake in the 12 earthly branches, and it belongs to fire element. And this year we have a lot of wood energy, so it increased the fire energy. And we are also in period 9, that's also the fire element, so we have a lot of fire this year. And too much fire can cause problems too, such as bad temper, fighting, fire, explosion, accident, and fire type of disease. And the fire type of disease in Chinese medicine means disease related to heart, blood, head, eyes, and any acute disease or inflammation. The fire element is also lucky for the artist, performer, actor, theater, designer, and any beauty-related industries. And 2025 is also the Yi Ma year, or the travel horse year. That means there's a lot of changes, a lot of moving, traveling, uncertainty, and unexpected events. This can be good or bad. In general, there will be a lot of changes. It can be physical change like traveling or relocation, or maybe it's about changing jobs or changing the direction of your career or change your life goals. On the negative side, this can also mean more natural disasters related to traveling, such as storms, tornado, earthquake, fire, flooding, and so on. So it can get a little chaotic this year. And according to the 地母经 prediction, that's a Yellow Emperor's Earth Mother classic. Every year there's a related poem. This book talks about the spring and summer this year are less stable, more turbulence, but the fall and winter will bring abundant harvest. So the second part of the 2025 should be better than the first half of 2025. And the point also mentioned that the production of food is generally abundant, but there will be problems with distribution and fair price. So many people still suffer economically because of the unfair access to the resources. Next, we'll talk about the 7-star alignment. We have 6 stars aligned in January 2025. Around January 21st to 25th, there are 6 stars approximately aligned. That's Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Venus, and Saturn. And the 4 of the planets you can see easily with naked eyes. And the big parade will happen in February 28th. That's when the 7-star aligned. That's the 6 stars plus the Mercury. So this creates a very strong energy. And I think this is a great time to meditate, to really think about your directions in life and make goals and plans and see this as a new beginning. And because we are also at the beginning of the period 9, that's starting from last year, so we are still pretty fresh and new in the period 9 Feng Shui. And combining with the 7-star alignment, it is really powerful and we should take advantage of that. Adjust our environment, adjust your goals and your plans, and start fresh. And from Feng Shui perspective, one easy way is to clean up your living space, clear out old and unwanted items, and arrange it to match your lifestyle and match your goals. I hope you find the video useful. Thank you so much for watching and happy Snake Year.